My beloved child, come closer and listen carefully, because what I am about to tell you is meant to settle your heart. I know the worries you carry. I know how they arrive quietly in the early morning or linger when the day grows silent. You have lived long enough to know that worry does not always shout. Sometimes it whispers, sometimes it sighs, and sometimes it simply sits beside you, reminding you of everything you cannot control. But I want you to understand this truth deeply. The very place where your worries gather is the place where I begin my work. You have been taught, over many years, to see worry as weakness, as something to fight or hide. But I see it differently. I see worry as the doorway through which you invite me to move. When your strength feels limited, when your options feel fewer, when your body does not respond as it once did, that is not the end of my involvement. That is the beginning of a deeper one. I am not waiting for you to be fearless. I am waiting for you to trust me with what frightens you. There were seasons in your life when worry pushed you to act, to plan, to build, and to protect. You learned responsibility early, and you carried it faithfully. Now, as the years have added wisdom and weariness alike, worry has taken on a different shape. It concerns health, time, legacy, and the people you love. I am not offended by these worries. I am attentive to them. Every concern you hold tells me exactly where my comfort, guidance, and power are needed. Do not believe the lie that says I only work in moments of celebration. I am at work when you sit alone, when you feel uncertain about tomorrow, when you wonder how things will unfold. I am working when doctors' words echo in your mind, when finances seem fragile, when family relationships feel unresolved. I am not absent in these moments. I am precise. I am intentional. I am transforming what looks like an obstacle into a path that will carry you forward with dignity and peace. You may feel that worry has stolen your joy, but I tell you now, joy is not gone. It is being reshaped. It is maturing into something quieter, steadier, and deeper than excitement. I am teaching you how to rest without fear, how to trust without rushing, how to breathe without bracing for impact. This kind of joy does not come from circumstances improving overnight. It comes from knowing, beyond doubt, that I am holding you through every change. Listen to me when I say this. Nothing you are facing is wasted. Every difficult moment is strengthening you in ways you cannot measure. Your character is being refined, not diminished. Your faith is being deepened, not delayed. The patience you are learning now will serve you more powerfully than the speed you once relied on. I am not asking you to understand everything. I am asking you to remain firm in your confidence in me. There will be days when worry tries to tell you that you are alone, that you have already given your best, that the future holds more loss than promise. Reject that voice. I am the one who defines your future, not your fears. I am the one who sees beyond your circumstances and into the promises I have prepared. Even now, I am arranging moments of clarity, peace, and unexpected reassurance to meet you exactly where you are. I know you sometimes look back and question choices, timing, and outcomes. I know regret can disguise itself as reflection, but I want you to release what cannot be changed into my hands. I do not rehearse your mistakes. I redeem them. I do not measure your life by what you think you lacked. I measure it by the love you gave, the endurance you showed, and the faith you kept, even when answers were slow to arrive. When worry presses in, let it remind you to pause and remember who I am. I am the same God who carried you through seasons you once thought would break you. I am the same God who opened doors you never expected and closed others for your protection. I am not finished with you. Your life still speaks. Your presence still matters. Your prayers still move heaven. I am guiding every step you take, even the ones that feel uncertain. I am with you in moments of joy, and I am with you in times of change. My commitment to you is unbreakable. My love does not weaken with time. It does not grow impatient with age. It does not withdraw when strength fades. My love is the rock beneath you, steady and immovable. So rest now, my child, not because everything is resolved, but because I am faithful. Allow my peace to envelop you, not as a fleeting feeling, but as a daily covering. Let each morning begin with hope, not because you know what will happen, but because you know who walks with you. Let each evening end with gratitude, not because the day was perfect, but because you were never alone. I am working in your favor, even now. Your worries are not signs of defeat. They are the very places where my hands are already at work, shaping, guiding, and blessing you in ways that will soon become clear. My beloved child, listen to me with a quiet heart, because I am speaking to the part of you that feels tired, yet determined, worn, yet faithful. You have endured more than you ever imagined you would, and still you are here. That alone tells a story of strength that did not come from your body or your circumstances, but from my presence sustaining you step by step. I want you to understand something clearly now. Every trial you face is not evidence of my distance, but proof of the strength I am carefully building within you. You may feel weaker than you once were, and that feeling can trouble you. Your body has changed, your pace has slowed, and the things you once handled effortlessly now require intention and patience. Do not confuse this with failure. Strength does not disappear with age, it transforms. What I am building in you now is not the strength of speed or force, but the strength of endurance, wisdom, and trust. This strength will carry you farther than you realize. There were years when you relied on your own abilities, your planning, and your perseverance. I allowed that because it shaped responsibility and discipline within you. But now I am teaching you a deeper dependence, one that does not diminish you, but frees you. I am asking you to let go of the need to prove your strength, and instead allow me to reveal it through you. The trials you face are not meant to exhaust you. They are meant to anchor you more firmly in me. I know that some days feel heavier than others. There are mornings when pain greets you before the sun fully rises. There are days when memories resurface, when losses feel close, when change feels unwelcome. In those moments, you may wonder how much more you can carry. Hear me now. You are not carrying this alone. I am with you in every ache, every appointment, every quiet fear that passes through your mind. I am strengthening you in ways you cannot see, preparing you to walk through this season with grace rather than fear. Every trial has been measured by my hands. I have not allowed anything into your life that would crush you. I know your limits and I honor them. When you feel stretched, it is because I am expanding your capacity to trust, to rest, and to receive. I am not testing you to see if you will fail. I am refining you so that you may stand with peace and confidence, even when circumstances remain uncertain. You may look at others and wonder why their paths seem easier, why their burdens appear lighter. Do not compare your journey to theirs. I have tailored your life with purpose. The strength I am building in you is uniquely suited to your calling, your story, and your influence. Even now, your quiet faith speaks louder than you know. Others are watching how you endure, how you remain kind, how you continue to hope. Through your trials, I am teaching not only you, but those around you. There is a strength that comes from knowing when to rest, when to ask for help, and when to simply trust me without explanation. I am teaching you that now. I am releasing you from the pressure to have all the answers. You do not need to understand every turn ahead. You only need to remain close to me. I will provide clarity when it is needed. I will provide strength when it is required. I will never deny you my help. Do not fear moments of weakness. They are not signs that you are losing ground. They are invitations for my power to move more freely in your life. When you feel unsure, I am steady. When you feel fragile, I am firm. When you feel weary, I am sustaining you. My strength does not overpower you. It supports you, lifts you, and carries you forward. You have learned through experience that life does not always unfold according to plan. Yet you have also learned that I have been faithful through every unexpected turn. Let that memory strengthen you now. Let it remind you that I have not failed you before, and I will not fail you now. The strength you need for tomorrow will be given when tomorrow arrives. You do not need to store it today. I am shaping your character with care. I am deepening your compassion, sharpening your discernment, and softening your heart without weakening your resolve. This is holy work. This is sacred ground. Even in trial, you are being prepared for peace, for fulfillment, and for a future filled with my presence. So remain steady, my child. Do not rush this season or resist it. Walk with me through it. Trust that every trial is shaping you for something good. I am building strength within you that will not fade. Strength that will carry you with dignity, faith, and quiet confidence for all the days ahead. My beloved child, I know where your eyes naturally rest. They settle on what aches, on what has changed, on what did not turn out the way you once hoped. You have lived long enough to carry memories that still speak and wounds that occasionally remind you they exist. I do not ask you to pretend those hurts are not real. I ask you to lift your gaze with me and learn how to see beyond them, because what I have promised you has never been canceled by what has hurt you. Pain has a way of narrowing vision. It draws your attention inward toward loss, disappointment, and unanswered questions. At this stage of your life, pain can feel cumulative, as though it has been gathering quietly over the years. But hear me now. Pain is not your final lens. I am teaching you how to see with clarity that is not dependent on comfort or certainty. I am teaching you to see with faith that rests in my promises rather than your circumstances. There were seasons when you could push through pain with sheer effort. Now I am inviting you into a different way of seeing. I want you to understand that what hurts today does not define what is coming tomorrow. I am not bound by timelines, age, or human expectations. What I have spoken over your life still stands, even if it has unfolded differently than you imagined. My promises are not fragile. They do not weaken with time. They mature. You may look at your life and focus on what feels unfinished. Relationships that remain complicated, dreams that took unexpected turns, strength that does not look the same as it once did. But I see something you may overlook. I see a life marked by endurance, a heart that has remained open, and a spirit that has not grown bitter despite reasons it could have. That is not accidental. That is the result of my hand guiding you even when you could not see it. I am asking you now to trust my perspective. When you feel pain, pause and remember that I am not only aware of it, I am working through it. I use what hurts to redirect your attention toward what matters most. I loosen your grip on what cannot last so that you may hold more firmly to what will. I am not diminishing your life. I am refining it. There will be days when your body reminds you of limitations. There will be moments when the world feels louder, faster, and less familiar than it once did. In those moments, it is easy to believe that your best days are behind you. That belief does not come from me. I am still revealing goodness ahead of you, goodness that is quieter, deeper, and more meaningful than what came before. I am not finished blessing you. I know you sometimes wonder if your prayers still matter, if your voice still carries weight. Let me be clear. I hear you. I have always heard you. Your prayers have grown richer with time, shaped by experience and sincerity. They move me because they are honest. They are not rushed. They are rooted in trust. When you pray now, you pray with a depth that can only come from walking with me through many seasons. Seeing beyond what hurts requires patience, and patience has become one of your greatest strengths. I am teaching you to wait without fear, to hope without urgency, and to trust without needing constant reassurance. This is not resignation. This is confidence. You are learning to rest in the knowledge that I am faithful, even when answers unfold slowly. You may not always understand why certain things had to happen the way they did. You may never have every question resolved in the way you once desired, but you will have peace. You will have clarity where it matters most. You will have the assurance that your life has been held, guided, and redeemed by my love. Lift your eyes now, my child. Look beyond the pain that tries to define your present. Look toward the promises that are shaping your future. I am preparing moments of peace, connection, and quiet joy that will meet you in ways you do not expect. I am still surprising you, still comforting you, still revealing my goodness one day at a time. You are not overlooked. You are not forgotten. You are not living in an afterthought season. You are living in a chapter where my presence becomes more personal, more steady, and more sustaining than ever before. I am with you in every change, every memory, and every step ahead. Trust me as you see beyond what hurts. Trust me as you walk toward what I have promised. I am leading you with care, patience, and unwavering love, and I will continue to do so all the days of your life. My beloved child, now I speak to you about the foundation beneath your feet, the place where your heart can finally rest. After all you have seen, endured, and carried, I want you to know this with certainty. My love for you has never wavered, never weakened, and never depended on your strength. It has been constant through every season of your life, and it is the anchor that will hold you steady each day that lies ahead. You have lived long enough to know that many things in this world shift and fade. People change, plans unravel, and even the body you once trusted begins to speak differently. In the midst of all this change, I remain the same. My love does not age. It does not grow tired. It does not retreat when circumstances become complicated. You do not need to earn it, defend it, or fear losing it. It surrounds you now as fully as it did when you first learned to trust me. I know that some days begin with uncertainty. You wake, not knowing what the day will bring, how you will feel, or what news may arrive. I am with you in that moment, before your feet touch the floor. I am the calm beneath your questions, the assurance beneath your concerns. When you feel unsteady, return to this truth. You are held by my love, and nothing in this day can separate you from it. Living anchored in my love does not mean life becomes effortless. It means you face each moment knowing you are not alone. It means you move through change without panic, through loss without despair, and through joy without fear of it disappearing. My love steadies you when emotions rise and quiets you when thoughts race. It gives you permission to rest without guilt and to trust without needing constant proof. I am asking you to let my love shape how you see yourself now. Do not measure your worth by productivity, speed, or independence. Those measures belong to earlier seasons. Your worth has always been rooted in my love, not in what you could accomplish. You are valuable because you are mine. Your presence matters. Your prayers matter. Your life still carries purpose and meaning. There may be moments when memories resurface, when you replay choices and wonder if things could have been different. When that happens, let my love meet you there. I do not condemn you. I do not revisit your past with judgment. I cover it with grace. I have woven redemption through every chapter of your life, even the ones that felt broken at the time. Nothing has been wasted in my hands. As you move through each day, I want you to allow gratitude to take root. Not forced gratitude, but quiet recognition of my faithfulness. Notice the small mercies I place around you. Notice the peace that comes without explanation. Notice the strength that appears when you thought you had none left. These are signs of my love actively at work in your life. When evening comes and the day draws to a close, I want you to release it into my care. You do not need to carry unfinished thoughts or unresolved worries into the night. I am still working while you rest. My love guards your sleep, calms your mind, and restores your spirit. Trust me enough to let go, knowing I will still be holding everything when you awaken. You may wonder what lies ahead, how much time remains, or what the next chapter will look like. I do not ask you to fear these questions. I ask you to place them in my hands. Your future is not uncertain to me. It is held within my love, shaped by my wisdom, and guided by my purpose. Whatever comes, I will be with you in it, just as I have been with you in all that has come before. Living anchored in my unbreakable love means choosing trust each day, even when feelings fluctuate. It means listening to my voice above the noise of fear. It means allowing peace to become your companion rather than anxiety. I am inviting you into a rhythm of life marked by calm assurance, gentle faith, and steady hope. My commitment to you is unbreakable. I have walked with you through youth, adulthood, and into this season of reflection and depth. I will continue walking with you, guiding you, and loving you without condition. You are safe in my hands. You are secure in my love. You are never beyond my care.